Yo, before we jump into this clip, guys, this is a super important one. I think this young lady, she sums up the majority of modern women, the term modern women, not women, but the majority of modern women. And it's just one of those things that's only going to get worse. So you guys need to prepare for it. You guys need to be more selective. Ladies, you need to be more intentional. But let's go ahead and let's get into the video. Let's go.
Like women that's on your level as in aesthetics, they just not, it's not happening.
Like, it's so many bad bitches that's single.
Why though?
They so caught up with going to the club, popping bottles, you know, a dude spending a check on them at Chanel, and like they missing all the signs. They just going straight for the vibe. Once you get to a certain place and you've been dating for like 10, 15 years, like, and I've seen it online, it's like, you know better. And then I see the guys start to get younger and younger and younger because you're not evolving. But I feel like you have to get to a point where you gotta grow up. You gotta put your big girl panties on, grow the fuck up, like step your pussy up, like grow up. You cannot be doing the same shit you was doing when you was 19. Let them young girls have that. So when you in your 30s, you're supposed to be about your business. You're supposed to be finding the man that you're supposed to marry and start that next chapter. Women feel like they could do all that and it's not looked down upon, or, you know, it looks bad. These women can't figure out why their man won't take them serious. Look at you outside and niggas' faces.
Not even your man, just men period.
Men period. Nobody wants to see their woman out doing the most all the time. They want to be like, yo, sit down. Sit down every blue moon. Skip a night. Skip a man.
Skip a man.
Man, listen, she said a mouthful. You guys heard it. She summed it up, as I said before. She summed up the modern woman perfectly. And a lot of you guys are trying to date women like this, or some of you are trying to take them seriously and don't know what's the problem. But we have a lot to unpack in this video. Before we get into it, it's your favorite everything JR Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. Man, listen. I hear what she's saying, and I know a lot of fellas are gonna agree with it. You know, a lot of the baddest bitches, a lot of the baddest chicks, these women in the club, these IG models, a lot of them are single. And when I say single, I mean not married. They may have a boyfriend here, multiple boyfriends, multiple dudes that they're dealing with, but it's because social media is making these things look incredible. A lot of women are trying to compete with other women, or compete to see who has the most clout, how many, you know, who can take the most pictures, get flown out, things like that. And they're using the younger years to actually do these things, which is nothing. Live your life, baby. Live your life, but you can't be in the club forever. A lot of older women, you see, as she said, the men are getting younger and younger, you're getting older and older, and you're trying to hang out with this younger crowd because you don't want to work on yourself. And this occurs a lot. And a lot of my clients, the majority of my clients are women, and they want to know, and they are younger women. Some of them are in their late 20s, which is still considered young, but some of them are around 20-ish. I haven't had any like women that's been like 19, 18, but some of them have been early 20s, and they want to know, how do I not go down this same path? Even some women are very attractive. They're like, but they don't want to end down that path of glitz and glam, or, you know, plastic surgery, or being the club girl, the bottle girl, always in a man's face, but not getting any further or progressing in life. Not living in the moment, which you see a lot of these women doing. Showing off, taking pictures, bags, trying to become an Instagram booty model, trying to get likes and things like that. And it's the now girls are cool. They're cool to have on the arm. They're cool to fly out, but that's not really what you want at the end of the day, because these type of women are freaks for attention, and you have to constantly feed it. And in my opinion, I could never be with a woman like that, because I could never compete with the internet. But a lot of men, they see this beautiful image, and they're like, man, if I could just get her on the team. And then they're staying up all night trying to chase her down, end up becoming possessive, don't want her. The same way you find her is how you're gonna lose her a lot of times. I'm not saying you can't meet your wife in the club or at a bar, for lack of better term, but she has to, like, at some point come to the realization, like, this isn't it. If I want a husband, I can't be out in dudes' faces all the time. I can't be shaking my ass, because it's just like, I don't know. No man wants to know that all these other men have access to his woman at the end of the day. I mean, I know you guys know I say you must love in such a way that the person you love feels free. But if we're to be in a monogamous relationship, it should be you and I. I don't. If you're going out to these places constantly and you have to fulfill this need to be in the club, then what do you want monogamy for? Why do you want marriage? Is it just a status thing, but you're gonna continue to live your life? Nah. If you want to get with if your husband's into that, then you guys be two peas in a pod, and you guys both just stay out in the club scene and then come home and do your thing. Some people work like that, you know what I mean? Some people are able to do that. But I think that it's disingenuous for a woman to say, I don't understand why I'm single. Women, you can walk out your door right now and have hard dick in you within minutes. Just like that. And I know you're like, well, that's not exactly the same thing. Ladies, you have your selection of men to choose from. Who you choose is up to you. Your problem is you get bored. Women get bored very easily. Some women just don't want to, they're afraid of monogamy, or it just doesn't appeal to them. So if you're that type of woman, then I don't know why you're watching this video. But you have women, and I'm not knocking you. If you're cool with being a serial dater, or cool with never settling down, having kids, then this video has nothing to do with you. Do your thing. But for the ones who do, like, I want real love, and they post up these memes and these quotes, and there's no man out there that'll love me the way I am, or unconditionally, and all these guys are for the streets, all these guys are fuck boys, blah blah blah, all these men are broke, just all this stuff like that. And it's just like, man, it makes men not even want to get involved with women. You know what I mean? They don't even want to spend the time to actually get into a situation where they're doing that. No man wants that. So a lot of men are afraid of getting hurt, getting taken advantage of, getting their whole livelihood, their wealth taken from wifing up a woman. But that's why we need to be more careful of who it is that we're dealing with, guys. And these women, don't let a woman make you feel some type of way in a moment, or that something's wrong with you, or something's wrong with all men, just because she can't pair bond, or she hasn't worked on herself, which society has put it to the point with a lot of women where they don't feel like they have to work on themselves just because they're beautiful. They are everything just because they're beautiful, not knowing there's emotional issues, there's trauma, there's communication issues. They just don't work on becoming a wife. You'll shake your ass in front of the camera, you'll do all these things, but you can't cultivate or curate a home. What are you bringing? And even now, a lot of these women, not good in bed, and some of them don't even want to have sex because they're not even into it like that. They become so desensitized, and if they're not into you at all, they just were into the fact that, hey, this can be a fairy tale. And I ask women this a lot. Do you think you're able to love someone? Especially a lot of times they may not even love themselves. But that's what we need to, think about, guys. And know that you're going down a path, and ladies that are going down this path, it's exciting. The instant gratification, being out with the ballers, being out with these guys, being the center of attention, being a pseudo celebrity, it's attractive. But material things don't hold you back in bed at night. At the end of the day, that's what's important. You're not going to be young forever. You're not going to be the it girl forever. And it's not me saying anything negative. It's just, what do you really want at the end of the day? And I think that's what women need to ask themselves early on. Some know, some don't. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly if you're seeking some advice. Guys, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts, things like that. And listen, much blessings and abundance. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Stick around for the next video that's about to pop up on the screen. This is wisdom, and I'm going to see you guys on that video. I'm out. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto you